Twin One.
Howdy!
Hi! I'm Twin One.
I'm Twin A.
I must make it rhyme, damn it. And this is Uncharted 4!
Yay!
Dumb spore.
Let's look for a way up.
Yeah!
Yeah! Whoa.
Fall, do it.
Yeah, no, I actually really don't remember anything that we were doing.
Wasn't the last thing we did that circle puzzle? With the turning and...
With the constellations?
No.
Starting to fly up here.
No, we had to get the crosses all lined up. And you had to turn like those circles to get the...
Okay, whatever you're trying to describe, no. No, it wasn't.
But do you remember that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Where am I moving this?
Because I feel like that was the last thing we did.
Well, no, because we didn't do that in this cave. Where am I going?
I don't believe you. What cave are we in?
The cave.
I feel like this is where we did that.
Yes, what do I do with this information?
Yeah, great, Sam. You got up there like a fucking cat. Or maybe he was up there the whole time. I don't know.
Can I just let this go and climb on it and pretend that that's what I'm supposed to do? Great.
Great. Sun pleasant.
You know what? Maybe it was that puzzle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I'm talking about now?
I mean, I remember. I always remembered what you were talking about. It was just that I thought we did that in the graveyard where we did that other puzzle.
But no, we didn't.
But no, we didn't. You're right. You're right, and I'm wrong.
As always.
Making this easy, are they?
I don't know why, but like.
I imagine it's easier when all the bridges and walkways.
Maybe not awful.
I guess we're
The fuck,
a couple
David?
hundred years late.
God, where's Sam? Sam!
I can't find my ally again. Can I...
His forearms are so buff.
Like, I don't... Alright, let me just stand on top of this. Yay! I know how to climb!
Oh look, who's higher than Sam now?
Everyone
420
plays
plays
it!
it.
Ah!
This looks,
I know, I was scared. But man, I'm so good at climbing, I could totally be a real cave diver in real life.
a real cave diver. Gonna fucking dive into caves.
I don't know if it was my stomach
Gonna
or
practice
maybe...
my form.
I don't know if it was my stomach or maybe just like the controller or something like that. But I feel like I just heard someone say, eh?
Maybe it was Sam.
Or maybe it was my stomach.
Maybe it was your stomach. Maybe it wasn't your stomach, but your bowels.
Those are my bowels.
That was my burping. Der burp.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I know what these are. These are things to climb on. But nope, they're just dead bodies.
Yeah. Seems a little weird you can't climb that, though.
I know.
With, like, how much of a snake you are.
Gonna go for it. Oh!
That... Did you turn out your light?
I guess so.
Because you couldn't... Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. Kind of need both arms to...
Is this a cutscene right now?
I think so.
Anything noteworthy by the dormitories?
Nadine!
Some cleverly worded hits, though.
Who's Nadine?
She's the black chick.
Oh.
We have
Who, like, killed
The
us.
northwest sites are wide open as yet.
And what about the southern perimeter?
Not yet. It'll take us a day to move the crane over there. Maybe.
Nadine!
In the meantime, see what you can do with Compatriot.
I'll send a couple of men over right away.
What if Nadine is like the
Any luck with
anti-Nathan?
those manuscripts?
Nathan, Nadine, Dean and Then.
Yes, ma'am.
Dean and Them.
No one likes thens.
Dean and Them. Dean and Tham. Dean and Tham. Dean and Sam. See how easily that transitions? Really, Nadine and Nathan are just Dean and Sam. And this is their origin story.
You fucking named your cat Sammy Dean.
Sammy Dean! Sammy! Dean!
Sounds like someone's not a geologist.
We're talking about you, Rafe. You really are not a geologist.
Dumb stupid dick.
You don't have a degree in geology.
Or geology. You don't got no D.
Hey! You ain't got no D, and you ain't got no Nadine. It's a little more difficult to get out.
Even she says no.
The same old shit where I couldn't have my head around the
She's like, ah, no D, Nadine.
And now we have competition.
Why didn't they each show up?
What's going
Oh,
on?
maybe you wanted to draw that.
Who didn't he think would show up?
I think Nathan and Sam.
Because you think you need him. Maybe you do. Point is, I'm done trying to do things the clean way. If the treasure's here, we'll find it.
That's basically what all the bad guys do, is they use Nathan to find the treasure.
Maybe somewhere.
Did we learn nothing from National Treasure? Did we learn nothing? Both 1 and 2?
I mean, it's all like treasure stories are. It's like some guy, like, because what is a bad guy in a treasure movie gonna do? He's gonna be trying to find the treasure, but he's not gonna be as smart as the hero, so he's gonna have to follow him.
Why can't they just make the bad guy smart enough to do it by himself? Like, what if the whole thing is just like the good guy trying to catch up? What if he's like stealing the bad guy's clues and he's just like, oh, we gotta get this treasure out of his hands? Because it's not like he earned it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the heroes always get a cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a treasure story where, the bad guy is just smarter. I guess the only thing that makes him bad is that he wants it all.
I assume that the bad guy, really, I literally cannot go. There we go. Alright. I'm assuming the bad guy probably kills some people on the way. And maybe that's what makes them bad.
Are you telling me Nathan's killed nobody? Because, he's a fucking raptor snake. He's killed so many people.
Wait, are these empty?
No.
Nope. Just someone was like, I want to see a skeleton.
It's probably Rafe, that sick fuck.
Yeah?
JK, he didn't make it this far because he's not as smart.
We just saw him on the other side.
Oh, shut up.
You paid attention
Well,
to
no,
that cutscene.
we didn't see him. We heard him.
We saw him.
Well, we did.
Yes, that is what I am saying.
But you don't know, the other side could be like a common part of the cathedral. Right? It could be. You don't know.
I doubt any of this is a common part of the
Well, no,
cathedral.
this isn't, but they were like on the other side of a wall.
But they're still down here, which I'm assuming this is down somewhere.
The truth is, we do not know.
Okay, where...
For all we know, they're in like the chapel. They haven't even like explored much.
I know what I gotta do. I know when the hell I'm doing.
I cannot jump up that high!
But
420, blaze it.
but that don't mean I won't try.
A little too high to jump up there unless you got a trampoline.
Oh, well, looky here, I do.
Well done. Hey, do you have a trampoline? Yeah, I wish.
Yes, I just said that.
Who doesn't wish they had a trampoline?
I wish I had a trampoline at all times of the day.
Alright, guess I'm grappling onto this thing again.
Lower down into the blue part. What's down? Ooh, sparklies!
Ooh, it's fairies!
I think it's just water.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh!
Killed by the sparkles! Maybe grab onto a ledge this time. Just maybe, you know, thought.
Alright, yeah, I guess I'll do that. I didn't think about doing that before.
Okay, you know, just, yeah, kind of dumb for not thinking of that.
Yeah, so how was your 4th of July?
Dude! I got... Okay, so I was at, my friend's house watching fireworks. Or no, we were about to watch the fireworks because they were going off soon. Like, it was really close to her house. But I had to run back to Angela's for a minute. So then, like, I was on my way back to my friend's house, like, right as the fireworks were starting.
Mm-hmm.
And I got stuck in traffic because there were so many people there trying to watch the fireworks. And literally, like, we got to the street where the park was, and so the entire curb was lined up with people on chairs. And the fireworks were going off in the field right next to, like, right next to my car. And then all the cars just stopped. Like, we were stopped for, like, 10 minutes. I was like, this is kind of ridiculous that we haven't moved a centimeter in 10 minutes. Because, like, it's a neighborhood street. Like, it's not like we're on a main road. And so then, like, eventually, like, I start watching the cars in front of me instead of, like, the fireworks. And, like, I'm behind a convertible, and in front of the convertible is a truck. And then, like, I realize the truck has its door open. So I'm like, why is the door open? Like, you're still driving, right? Like, you're still ready to drive, right? Because you're fucking, like, in everybody's way right now. And then I just see two people hop into the bed of the truck. And it's just like, that's what they're doing. They're just gonna park in the fucking road and watch the fireworks. Assuming that the rest of us are just content with watching the fireworks from our cars. I could not even get back to her house. I couldn't even get to her street.
That's kind of the dumbest shit.
I know. I ended up like driving on the wrong side of the road and like nearly hitting like 3 cars and like just doing some illegal shit to get out of there.
Jeez.
But yeah, no, I made it to her street and like I couldn't get onto it because there was a bunch of traffic stopped going the other way. And I couldn't fit because of all the cars parked on the side. So yeah, I ended up calling her and being like, hey, I kind of watched the fireworks from my car, but now I'm going home because I can't make it to your house. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I just watched Trailer Park Boys and tried to drown out the sound of fireworks because I wanted to sleep.
Yeah, it was cool though. Once I came back here, I could see him out my window.
Yeah, I could see him out my window too.
So that was fun.
So I closed the curtains.
It's a lot of open space.
Yep.
All just crumbled into the ocean.
Oh no, I overjumped that. Went a little bit too far. Christina Wagner takes things too far. Maybe I'll just gently fall down this time.
Holy crap.
The dead body.
Oh my god, is this really
The ocean.
Is this really what?
a dead body?
Yeah,
How the hell do we get to the other
it's a
side?
friggin' skeleton.
Let it be known that I, Thomas Howard, captain of the Dauntless, am a gullible fool. It started with the cross, a cryptic message from my old
Compatriot, with a vague promise of paradise. I was skeptical, but the thought of living the remainder of my days at home, wondering what might have been, was too much to bear. And one does not ignore a letter from the king of pirates. I survived being marooned off the coast of Madagascar. I survived the attack of the East Indian Pembroke, but I will not survive this. My leg is broken, and my crew, too cowardly to set foot in these damned caverns, cannot hear my calls for help. Who could have imagined my deeds would bring me here, to die an ignoble death so far from home? May God himself curse you, Henry Avery, and may my ghost haunt you the rest of your days. Well, I think that's a good way to end the episode.
Is that already the end?
Yeah.
Alright.
Goodbye! Badass. You fucking broke the bridge, you dumb fat piece of shit!